everyone. I am Ronel T. Perez, a hospitality management student, and now we will talk about eliminating risk or hazard for the hospitality industry. But before that, let's have a little review in risk and hazards meaning and what is risk and hazards present in a facility. So, what is risk? Risk is a situation involving exposure to danger, and in other terms, risk is the chance or probability that a person will be harmed or experience an adverse health effect if exposed to a hazard. Also, it may also apply to situations with property or equipment lost and make harmful effects on the environment. So now, let us talk about hazard. What is hazard? Hazard is any source of potential damage, harm, or adverse health effects on something or someone. Example of hazards are include working with heavy machinery using chemicals at work. So now, let us discuss the different hazards present in the hospitality industry. Burns are tissue damage that result from heat, overexposure to the sun, or other radiation or chemical or electrical contact. This can be minor medical problems or life-threatening emergencies. Next one is the cuts. Strike sharply with a cutting tools in one's hand. The third one is slips, trips, and falls. In general, slip and trips occur due to a loss of traction between the shoe and the walking surface or an inadvertent contact with a fixed or movable object which may lead to a fall. The next one is fire. Fire is the rapid oxidation of a material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion, releasing heat, light, and various reaction products. Ergonomic hazards brought by poor posture when working long periods of standing, bending, pushing, lifting, carrying that can cause body stress, muscles, pains, and soreness, back injury, numbness of hands, feet, and other parts of the body. Chemical hazards brought by use of chemicals such as disinfectants for cleaning equipment and flooring, fumes and smoke from cooking. Heat stress includes a series of conditions where the body is under stress from overheating. The last one is the cold stress. It occurs by driving down the skin temperature and eventually the internal body temperature. But we can prevent that hazards when we follow the rules or signs put in the facility. Just be responsible in using equipment and tools in the kitchen. Now, let's talk about the 6 main categories of hazards. First is the biological hazards. Biological hazards includes viruses, bacteria, insects, animals, and etc. that can cause adverse impacts. For example, mold, blood, and other bodily fluids, harmful plants, sewage, and dust. Next is the chemical hazards. Chemical hazards is hazardous substances that can cause harm. This hazard can result in both health and physical impacts such as skin irritations, respiratory system, blindness, and explosion. The next one is the physical hazard. Physical hazard is environment factors that can cause harm an employee without necessarily touching them, including high noise, radiation, and pressure. The next one, safety hazard, are unsafe working conditions that can cause injury, illness, and death. Safety hazards are the most common workplace risk. The next one is ergonomic hazards, are physical conditions that may pose risk of injury to the bones. The last one, the psychosocial hazards or work stressor is any occupational hazards related to the way work is designed, organized, and managed. as well as the economic and social context of work. To stay safe, we just need to recognize hazards and take the steps necessary to reduce our risk. That's all. Thank you for watching and have a good day.